He made us laugh. He made us dream. He made us think. He made us sometimes look at him and scratch our heads in amazement, and the odd time in bewilderment. He kept the Irish chocolate industry in healthy profits for many years. Yorkies, Crunchies, cream eggs, double-deckers, Whispers, you name it, he loved them all. We often find it odd why a man with the intelligence to win a Nobel Peace Prize could seriously believe that Crunchies were less fattening because they were full of air. If Dad were here today in the fullness of his health, witnessing the current tensions in the world, he wouldn't waste the opportunity to say a few words himself. He'd talk about our common humanity, the need to respect diversity and difference, to protect and deepen democracy, to value education, and to place non-violence at the core of everything. He might also stress the need for a living wage, a roof over your head, the right to decent health care, and to education, which was very close to his heart. If he were here now, he might quote his friend, Congressman John Lewis, who sadly passed away a few weeks ago, appealing to the goodness of every human being and never giving up. At this time of planetary fragility, more than ever, he would be urging that we move beyond our flag-based identities and recognize that we need to protect our common home. Central to Dad's work was a deep appreciation of human interdependency. We all need one another. We all have a role to play. All our roles are of equal importance. In the last years of Dad's life, his physical and mental health became more and more visibly vulnerable. And yet, in those recent years, more than ever, we as a family witnessed the absolute importance of Dad's core ethos of building community based on respect and love. The kindness shown to Dad by the people of Derry and Donegal, who stopped to talk to him on the street every day, guided him to protect his independence when he was confused, and received him with gentleness when he was agitated, was a profound gift to all of us. We are eternally grateful as a family to all those that helped him over the years. Our mum, who loved, supported and guided him throughout his tireless work and later in his frailty, was his greatest blessing. None of us remember him changing nappies, or indeed putting any dinners on the table. What we do remember are endless coffee cups and overflowing ashtrays, newspapers everywhere, and constant stream of callers night and day to our home in West End Park. But he was there for all of us throughout our life. There were times when I think we all felt that he was absent, but he wasn't. He was just with us from somewhere else. Along with Mum, he taught us all our values and gave us all our moral compass. And for that, we will be forever in their debt. As a family, we'll remember the man who was rooted in his community, a man who was most comfortable sitting in front of the TV with half a dozen crunchy bars to keep him company and his families around him, or the odd time holding court around the corner in the park bar. A man who ordered the same dinner in the same restaurants in Strasbourg and Greencastle for 25 years. I'm sure he's up there now ordering his creme brulee and that awful sweet wine that he loved. A man who loved Derry at his best, be that promoting the candy stripes across the world or the many choirs that he brought from the city to Europe to sing in Brussels and in Strasbourg. A man who himself didn't need to be invited twice to lift a mic and give us a blast of the town I love so well, or Matt Hyland, and many, many, many more. A man who truly believed in Derry and the talents of our people and became our greatest ambassador to the world. The care Dad received in the last years of his life allowed him to retain his dignity, individuality, and his magnificent strength of character, despite his overwhelming and growing disabilities. It allowed him to overcome. If you were here, he would urge us all to look at those young carers and the incredible and heroic daily work they do as a model for future leadership. Their ethos of deep respect, a respect for everyone, regardless of where they come from or stage of life. These are the foundation stones that are critical to all communities. The Reverend Martin Luther King might describe it as the politics of love. Dad would urge us to listen, so that in spite of it all, we shall overcome. Thank you, Dad, for a life well lived.